Untouchable. Untouchable. Tiwama. Samanga nawe namagunga, inamagunga. Ngero lukubo olutonya.
What an incredible shot! Every street, every ball.
So gold. Now.
Connection, mobile networks, turn on VoLTE for Airtel. For iPhone, go to settings, mobile data option, tap voice and data, then select 4G. VoLTE on. Airtel VoLTE, the power of clarity.
I don't know what you from. I can't get you now for your love. Yeah, I'm falling for you for that. See my woman full of heart. Chase you like a pig over rat. Push up, you got the things I want. Remember, I'm completely. One on the Cindy. I'm after cooking like Kitty. I want to spoil you like me. I don't step too much. Walk away, too much. Just sit down and walk.
Champion girl. Love tujikolele mu jacuzzi tuweka buzi kakuba lubuzi bulungi bulimu entangawuzi atamani. When profits, we are selling gold on YouTube right now, and those people who were actually with me in my community yesterday, you saw the setup that I sent. Even the last live that we had very, very nice setups, and I think that's why people like my live trading sessions. I love a woman. Abanyiga munyige. Champion girl. So we are beginning live trading on our YouTube channel. Username is Stuart FX Flipper on my YouTube. And to join our Telegram channel is Flipwave Forex Academy. Yeah, on the Telegram. I've seen a lot of scammers there using my name, but I think that's not me. I don't think that's not me. That's not me. I don't tell people that you bring an investment of $50, $100, then by the end of the week I'll give you this amount. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do that. So if you guys will remember, there is that account that I've actually flipped from $500 to almost 10k USD in just 2 days. And those are the things that we should learn as we so good. So now I'm going to talk about this setup here that I've provided. Go on YouTube. Let me first put in some entries here. Now that setup is not a do or die setup, okay? It's not. It's a bit. I tell you facts. It's a bit risky, small, eh? So you should know that before. You should know that as you come for it. It's not that I've been waiting for it, I think, since morning, and it has done my things here. And I'm going to give you the reasons as to why I think, or as the reasons why I would like us to scalp sell it. I'm having some things there. Wait, my camera is not on. What's happening? Okay. Let me see if I'm on now. Let me see. It's been a while, yeah, but we were live also on Wednesday. Yeah. We were live on Wednesday. Are we selling or buying? I just saw in the live. Right now I'm making in some analysis here, but this is a scalp setup, okay? Scalp sell where it is right now. And it's not a do or die. If you feel like you can't risk your need, you chill, we get another entry. Now there's one thing I want to talk about. Last week, no, this week, I think it was on Wednesday. It was on Wednesday, and I gave in some sales. And remember, I marked in some buy setups, of course, okay? And you guys who were on, you could actually see that those entries were sniper entries, okay? Guys, join. I'm having in a live trading setup right now, and that will give you some money, I'm sure. I think I no longer have in that analysis, but if I wish I had it, let me check if it is another. Let me check if it is in Wonder. I really want. Yeah. I think It's here. Okay, it's here. It was in Wonder here. Let me show you this thing, guys. If you remember, I told you we had in a 1 hour cost encroachment level here, and I told you gold has to come back to that level for us to buy, okay? And you remember that I also told you that we could actually scalp sell it before. And you remember those pips that market dropped some good pips before, okay? And afterwards we were off live, okay? But then afterwards it again bought. You understand? And I gave you these pips. These pips were 440 pips. Those pips are good. More on gold. Right now, guys who have joined late, we are selling gold, but we are scalp selling because this setup is there. but since it has confirmed my stuff, that's why I tell you we can sell it. And the setup, I'm going to show you the setup. I'm just talking about, I've gave out the setup before, okay, but I'm now giving out the exact reasons how I give these entries. Now, if you also in my Telegram group or my Telegram group, you could check that there is a sale I gave out yesterday, which worked out well. And I told you guys, do you know how I actually get the sniper entries? Okay, there are a few factors that you should actually learn in forex trading in order to make what? To make money. There are few things that you should be knowing, okay? And those few things could be could become big to you as long as you've actually not given it what? Time, okay? You just need to learn how these things work. And you check this setup, I gave it out on Wednesday. It was a perfect setup. If you people actually like follow this setup, then you could know that at least there are people who know charts, okay? This was the setup here, and it was a buy. I've shown you the reasons. I had in some other things there, my other conferences, but I also had in a 1 hour cost encroachment level, which I knew that it had to trigger. And you could see that this zone was very, very strong. It actually tapped in like 3 times before even, 3 times, and it's buying. So it was actually very, very strong level, in that you could even get re-entries at any time, okay? At any time you could get re-entries. Yeah, I'm seeing some comments. Robert Strait, Kungs on today's withdraw. Thanks, bro. Yeah, of course we try to withdraw, bro. You should not forget to withdraw. Zuba Rotin said, trader a single tabeda mukodo. Yeah, always. I'm always giving you the setups. If we make money, we make money together. Yeah, if we fail, then that's bad. But I need all of us to making some money. Musige Joseph said, Stuart, I'm seeing on the black screen. Now you tell me, are you now seeing in? Are you now seeing in the because me here, I'm also watching you here, and I can see it's now okay. Yes, already. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So let's go back on our setup. And I told you this is a scalp setup, okay? This is a scalp setup, but it has confirmed. It has confirmed, unless otherwise, unless it just changes its mind. But to me, remember, I consider a lot of things. I actually consider a lot of things. I even consider the candlestick closure. Okay, now when you look, you guys, come on my YouTube. I'm showing you something here very important. Are you seeing this closure here? Are you seeing this candlestick closure? There are a lot of things that I consider to get my entries, okay? And after getting those entries, I also consider the candlestick closure. Now when you look at this candlestick, this one here that went up, it came and closed bearish. So for me, once it closes bearish on my entry level, on my entry models that I put, okay, even if I lose this setup, but how do they call it in English? Where motive, I be satisfied, yeah, because I actually wait for my setup to form, confirm, do everything, then I enter. So if it fails, I be satisfied. I be like, okay, yeah, I've failed, but I've waited for I don't get those early entries. And when you look at this thing, are you seeing the rejection that it has? Huh? It means it is a good level. So how do you think we get these good levels? Huh? Markets can do anything. And those people who trade price action in 15 minutes, I see this thing of bullishness. So I don't know if it if it will be considered on your ends, but this is it. You could say so. How do you think Stuart can get an area where we can get rejections? How do you think I get it? Markets are easy. That's what I can tell you. Markets are easy. But how do you think we get these rejection levels? and levels that could actually react, could actually give you like 100 pips, 200 pips. And for me, my take profits nowadays are on I even get like 400 what and what. So even this drop that dropped when we are here, it's 50 pips. Okay, meaning we just need to drop like 200 pips. If it drops 200 pips, we are okay. It's actually confirming sales. Okay, yeah. Join my YouTube live session, guys. Subscribe to my channel. I had in some technical issues, and which I finished. That's why I was not live recently, but it was hurting me. You know, I can decide not to be live, but then me I still make money, and yet I want us to grow together as a community. So I be like, I have got a good entry. Okay, why haven't my friends or students like got the same entry that I got? Because I flip accounts, and I'm also soon starting. How they call it? Copy trading. Copy trading. I showed you this account. I flipped it in 2 days. I made 80k on it. Let me show you. Actually, account Teddy Mbali. Let me show you. I think it's these people that you will see it. Let me show you this account. You people in my Telegram group, you actually saw the account. Okay. Now this is it. I've left 2k on this account, and it's a real account. You could see it's a real account. I told you the broker I use, and the deposit. Let me show you last week. Last week the deposit it is showing 956, but then it was 530. Those people also, but I had in some rejection of withdrawals, so the money was bounced back. That's why you see a deposit of 956, but the actual deposit is 530 USD. But you could check how much has been made on it. This is now 7,851. Okay, and I told you we trade to withdraw. Okay, and that's why you see a withdrawal of 6,810 USD, and I left on 2k to trade again. Okay, to trade again. But also you could see my entries. That's this. Yeah, this was the deposit. I think the deposit 530. That was the deposit. Okay, and you could see how much profit I've been making. Yes, even losses are made in the market, but you see I'm very good with making profits. Okay, and you know what it takes for you to make a 1k, bro? These are withdrawals. 1k, 1k, 1k. See, these are all withdrawals. You could see minus. These are. It's very easy for you to make money in this market, as long as you actually know what to do. Okay, and I'm having in this setup on YouTube. You could see the rejections. We might make money. So that's why I was very hurt when I had in some these technical issues here, and my YouTube was not functioning well. So I was like, yeah, these guys are missing me a lot, and these guys are missing money, but I didn't have anything to do. And you know, for me, there are times I put myself in a comfortable zone, and I don't mind. Yeah, because we all came to get financial freedom here. So sometimes I give freedom to myself. I be like, okay, yes, I want us to go together as a community, but these people of live trading, I'll do it tomorrow. So tomorrow becomes tomorrow. Yeah. You could see the entry, guys. Those people were asking questions. You could see the entry. Yeah, you could see the entry. And I told you, for me, even if I go off now, as long as I've given an entry, you have seen my entries. They react. But I don't want to be here as if I'm trying to preach a gospel. I sit down, I be like, oh please, let's wait, it will drop. No, me, I'm not pressurized on that. As long as I give you an entry, take profit, SL. And you've seen we have not been losing here, but I'm not on how they call it in English. Siri kuninga. Hey, it's not a what? I've forgotten. Excuse me, I've forgotten. But that's how things are. Yeah. Now here we're having in a cosmetic level in a 15 minutes, and we also it has retested some point that I was actually waiting for, because I had in this candle close here, and I waited for the market to come back and close and retest. And when it retested, even this candle was rejected. Okay, they closed below, so meaning there is a possibility for me to drop from that area and also get in and also target these Asian lows. You see these Asian lows, we have in a lot of liquidity here, so we could actually target also these Asian lows, and once they are taken out, you could actually change your mind. So we are on the entry level. Those people were asking if they could enter now, I told you this setup is there are setups that I give you, and I tell you this is a plus setup. So this one is a B plus setup. Enter it knowing. Yeah, I showed you one we made last week. It was no Wednesday. It was very good. I don't know if you people caught it. You people were here. I'm not sure if you people caught it. Where is the intro? We are on YouTube live trading. We'll be having in these live trading sessions every single day. Every single trading day, unless maybe I'm caught up. But even if I'm caught up, I send signals in my Telegram channel. The link is in the bio. Flipwave Forex Academy. And you could see these accounts, guys. Last month I showed you an account which I flipped from 400 USD to 35k USD. I know you people still remember, but do you know what it means? Like getting like 1.5 M, or let's say okay 2 M to over 125 M in 7 trading days, bro. If that's how I start things. Even this one, if I didn't withdraw it, this one I caught it from 530. I was close. I made 8,000 USD, something like that. If I wanted, I could decide not to withdraw. Okay, and if I decided not to withdraw, it's the same case. You would find it again at 15k, 20k by the end of next week. But since we try to withdraw, bro, you need to see some cash to get motivated. Okay, yeah, I can withdraw it. I leave 2k there. If 500 USD made 8k, then 2k can even make 20k. What days don't you trade? I be on every single day. May I trade every day? We are not yet rich, so we need to look for money, bro. So that will be fully financially stable. This sell, hold, it will give you some money, may I tell you, because also checking on the beach, and I'm seeing a buy down here, bro. After this liquid is being swept, I'm having in. There is something I gave you last week, last Wednesday, but I don't want to remind you. But I can see some liquidity that will be put out, and I'm having in a setup here at my blueberry here, and I also saw having a resistance level somewhere after that liquidity is taken. So just no money can be got today. Remember, today is a Friday. Fridays are very tricky day. Friday is not easy. Friday is not an easy day to deal with. Just that we have nothing to do. May I trade? Actually, someone was asking here that Kibs, check my YouTube, the signals there. Someone was asking what days I don't trade. Now, for me, let me tell you one thing. I only trade opportunities. I don't trade days. Okay. I can even trade like 6 setups a day. Then another day I trade like 1. So me, I trade opportunities, not days. You know, when we started, we saw people. Okay, we had in some rumors, people saying on this day the market is making a correction. This is the start of the week. Traders will do this and this, but me, I trade opportunities. If I don't see an opportunity, I don't trade. That's why I trade gold, because gold always gives opportunities. Gold is very good because it's volatile and it's always giving in opportunities. Okay, yeah. Stuart wamma tuwe ku Luganda fizi wazidi walimbasomesa nga ffe tusoma uli ankuba oluzungu kati otidde. Gold these days is hard. No, gold is not hard. You just need a way to handle things, okay? Now you should know that gold is heavy nowadays. You should know that entries are hard to get. So also change with the trend, okay? You'll make money. Sekeba Muhammad said, yo, Stuart Reaper, respect, brother. Thank you, bro. Uncle Stewie, I said, bro, how are you? We're having in that setup. It's going to work out, but I'm heading somewhere and I have to be in time. That's why I came. At least, even if you be here for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it's okay as long as I've given an entry. But you people, I don't know why you're not subscribing to my YouTube channel. You're not good people. I've got the setup whereby thanks, bro. People are appreciating. You people, I'll become like Onaeboruzi. You have one subscription, but you don't want to give it to me. That's bad. You refuse to give me that subscription, then you think you'll go to heaven. You people, heaven is not waiting for you. Yeah, that setup will work. Yes, that the market is slow, okay? But you know my things. I just don't show off. I showed you last Wednesday signals, bro. They are very good. And if you want to check my work, you could check my Telegram channel, Freeport Forex Academy. The links in bio. I don't know if the links are still there. Hey, the links are not there. The links are not there. I'm going to put them again. I have my link tree there. So that's it for now. Let's hold that entry. You go to my Telegram channel. I'll give in more updates there. I had to come here for like maybe 1 hour, maybe it's 20 or 30 minutes, so that I can head where I'm going, knowing I've at least I've been here. Okay, so that's the setup. Yeah, anything to be changed in my Telegram community. Meet again next. Let's do a live session on Sunday evening. I'll be teaching in some new concepts to you guys, and I'll also be answering some questions that you will be having. Okay? Yeah. So that's it. Thanks for joining.